It's on page 30, the top of the page in the handouts. So we said in the previous Mishnah, Ketzad Haregal Muedes, we wanted to know how that when the animal is walking, or really it's sort of normal traveling procedure, is it a muad? How does that work? The fact that you're responsible to watch your animal for whatever it does in terms of its walking. So now our Mishnah says, Ketzad Hashen Muedes. How is the tooth a muad? Meaning, how is it that when an animal goes ahead and eats, that it is responsible, that the owner is responsible for everything that it eats? So that's lechol es haroila. So that is how is it responsible to eat that which is proper for it? As we'll see, that is the rule, that it has to be sort of normal eating procedure, just like we said normal walking procedure last Mishnah. So too in regards to this Mishnah. So habehim muedes lechol peros v'yirakos. The animal is muad to eat fruits and vegetables. That's what it normally does. The Gemara explains that even, let's say it eats fruits and vegetables, but you have it in a sort of a flimsy wicker basket or something, or whatever. So when the animal eats it, it's understood that it's going to eat it, and the basket gets destroyed as part of the eating process. So that's also considered part of the. You'd have to pay for the basket too, because again, that's part of the normal eating process. The normal eating process allows for the animal to eat the way it normally does, and whatever damage it caused, that's what you should be expected to have to pay for that. However, achla ksus okelim, if the animal chewed up a garment or chewed up utensils of some sort, meshalim chatzi nezik, you only pay half damages for that. That's considered to be a strange sort of damage, not normal, and for not normal damages, you'd pay half of the value. B'medvar mamurim is, in which case is this true? B'shus hanizak. That's only if it takes place in the property of the person who got damaged. Alva b'shus harabim, but if it takes place in the public thoroughfare, patur. So then the person is exempt. The owner is exempt that the animal goes ahead and eats fruits and vegetables that are sitting out in the public thoroughfare. Well, why should you have to pay for those? I mean, who are you? Why would you think leaving your fruits and vegetables in the middle of the street would be a good plan? And therefore, the owner of the animal doesn't have to prepare for that. However, the Gemara tells us that if the person left his clothes or his utensils out in the public thoroughfare and the animal ate those, he still would have to pay half damages for that, because it's sort of like an unexpected thing. It's like goring or whatever. It's it's completely unexpected, and therefore it would still have to pay half damages if somebody left their stuff out in the public thoroughfare. V'imnenes, now if the animal got hana, so we said before that in regards to Reshus Harabim, you're exempt, so you don't have to pay for the fruits or vegetables. However, the animal got hana from it, so you profited because your animal went and ate, somebody left in the public thoroughfare his prize-winning, melon or whatever, and your animal went ahead and ate it. Well, at the very least, you benefit because you don't have to feed the animal whatever you're going to feed him at home. You didn't have to do that. So therefore, mashalim mashanenes, you have to pay him for what you enjoyed. So now, what does that mean from what you enjoy? So the Gemara explains, it's you basically, whatever is the cheapest feed, talks about sa'orim, maybe it's barley, or maybe it's even straw, or whatever. The cheapest thing that you would feed your animal would fill up its stomach at least, so that amount you have to pay to the owner. So you don't pay full damage, you don't even pay half damages, but you pay at least something that, whatever you enjoyed at least, you have to pay that back. However, now, if your animal ate from the middle of the road, right, in the middle of public space, so then you have to pay what you enjoyed, meaning you have to pay the barley or the straw or whatever, something cheap. However, meats.
What's the difference between the Reshut Rabim and the Rechava?
That's the same thing. Rechava means the main. We're going to see in a second, because if you ate from in the main thoroughfare, so then you pay what you enjoyed. However, mitzidei harachava, from the sides of the main thoroughfare, meaning the sides of the roads, mishal mashazikas. Then you have to pay what you damage, even though technically it's still Reshus Harabim, it's still the public thoroughfare. But since it's like off to the sides of the road, so there already we assume that people do put their stuff there, and therefore, if your animal goes there, even though technically it's still Reshut Harabim, it's still the public space. Still, you're going to have to pay full damages. Because that's considered to be a place where people normally put their fruits and vegetables, and it's not a place where animals normally go. You know, they normally go in the main thoroughfare, not in the side. If the animal ate something from the doorway of the store, so you have the store that opens up into the public thoroughfare, and the animal is eating some fruits or vegetables from there, so then you only pay the value of what it enjoyed. Then you only pay the barley or the straw or whatever, because the animal's expected. It's walking along, and there's the entranceway. You got the fruits right there, so the animals are going to eat that. However, if the animal, pushes the door open, the bell rings, and goes inside, and starts eating somewhere in the middle of the store, so then mishalim zika. Then you have to pay for the full damages. That's assumed to be that's somebody's private property. So the animal went in there. That's your responsibility to keep it from doing that.